If your LinkedIn outreach is currently spread across spreadsheets, saved profiles, and random follow-up notes, this tutorial will make your workflow much easier. Hi, I'm Jason. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you exactly how to use Flow CRM for LinkedIn outreach, step by step, so you can capture prospects, organize conversations, and never forget a follow-up again. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple outreach pipeline you can actually scale. I've included a link in the pinned comment and description that you can use to sign up and follow along. Now, let's dive in. Now, here's a simple system we're creating. When you find a prospect on LinkedIn, you'll save them into Flow CRM, tag them by lead type, add them into an outreach pipeline, and track message status. Then set follow-up reminders and move them toward booked calls or deals. This will work great for agencies, recruiters, founders, sales teams, freelancers, and B2B outreach. Now, the first thing you'll need to do is open Flow CRM. Once you have opened Flow CRM, you're going to see the option at the top to install the Chrome extension. Once you have tapped on that option, you will be redirected to this page, and you're just going to tap on Add, as you can see right here on my screen. Once you have done that, you're now going to open your LinkedIn profile. Once in LinkedIn, as you can see right here, if you were to go onto a profile page, so let's say for example, I were to go onto a profile page real quick. Let's say I were to go onto this profile page. Once you go onto the profile page, you're going to see the option Add to Flow. You can simply tap on Add to Flow, and from here you will be able to add. So we'll tap on Add Leads, or you can simply tap right here and you can choose clients. You have different options. We're just going to tap on Add to Leads. After you have selected Add to Leads, it is going to automatically pull the full name, company, job title, profile URL, email if available, and also notes and mutual contacts. This instantly replaces messy spreadsheets. You can tap on status right here and you could select a particular status. Then you can tap on channel and you can see the different options that you can choose from. So we'll select new lead. Then you can scroll down, you can select prospect owner, deal value. You have numerous options that you can quickly fill in just like that. Once you're finished and everything is to your liking, you're just going to tap on Open in Flow. After you have selected Open in Flow, you can see the information right here, and you can add in more information if you want. Just like that, you can see that it is quite easy to set up and organize. Now that you have done this, you can quickly add in different persons, and you can also download the desktop app if you want. So you could install the Flow desktop app if you want, as you can see right there. After you have done this, the next thing you'll need to do is create your outreach pipeline. To create your outreach pipeline, you're going to go over to the left-hand menu option. Once on the left-hand menu option, what I want you to do, you're going to tap where you see leads. From there, you're going to tap on pipeline. After you have selected pipeline, you're going to see the plus option right here. You can tap on create new view. After you have selected create new view, you can give your view a name. So for example, I created this pipeline quickly as an example. So you can see the person has been saved right there from LinkedIn. What I recommend that you do is you create a beginner friendly pipeline, and it would look like this: new lead, connection sent, replied, follow up, booked call, close. I want you to keep it simple. The goal is just to know where every LinkedIn conversation currently stands. This alone improves consistency. Now, go to LinkedIn and I want you to start your prospecting. For example, you could type in founders in SaaS, or agency owners, e-commerce brands, recruiters, or local business owners. When you find a good fit, just like what I've shown you earlier, you're just going to tap on Save to Flow and then place them in the new lead stage. This creates a clean list of outreach targets you can work through daily. For beginners, I would recommend you collect 20 to 30 quality leads first before sending messages. Now, after you have done that, the next step is you are going to be adding tags for better personalization. Now, to add a tag, let me show you how to do that real quick. To add a tag, you'll simply tap on the contact. After you have selected the contact, you're going to scroll down and you're going to tap on New Field. Once you have selected New Field, you're going to tap on Categorize Data. After selecting categorize data, you're going to turn off fill with AI. Then from there, you're going to tap on select an option. You can either choose one of their predefined options or you could create a new option. So I would recommend you use tags like, for example, SaaS founders. You have different options right here. So you could select founder, agency, e-commerce, warm intro, replied, or high priority. These tags make future outreach much easier because you can personalize by segment. So for example, SaaS founders get one message angle, agencies to get another. This improves reply rates, so you can choose whichever one of these options. So you can see right there. So you quickly add your tag. Next thing I want you to do is track LinkedIn message status. So after you have sent your first connection request or DM, you're going to move the content to connection sent. Now to move it along, you'll simply tap right here on the contact and you're just going to move them to connection sent, as you can see right there. Once they reply, you can move them to replied. And this visual workflow helps you immediately see who needs follow-up, who is warm, and who booked or who went cold. This is far easier than trying to remember conversations manually. Now, after setting up your pipeline, the next thing that I would recommend you do is set up follow-up reminders, as this is one of the best parts of using Flow CRM. To set this up, you'll go over to the left-hand menu option. You're going to tap on Flow Assistance. Then you're going to see Follow-up Assistant. You're going to tap right there. Once you have done that, you're going to toggle it on. After you have toggled it on, you can suggest follow-up if conversation goes inactive for 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. You can select whichever one of these options. After you have done that, you can see only include people I've met. You can toggle this on or off. And you can also filter the contacts. I would select by leads. And then from there, you can tap on done. And just like that, it is now active. So you'll be able to follow up. For example, if a contact goes dead for 3 to 5 days, you can set a reminder. This prevents warm leads from slipping through the cracks. For LinkedIn outreach, consistent follow-up is often where most replies actually happen. And that's basically it. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And thank you for watching.